The Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources has initiated a 3-day cleaning exercise in both the Greater Accra region and in the Ashanti region. I'm going to go to the Mayor of Accra to help us understand the scope of the exercise. Now, he is the man in charge of this particular exercise here in the Greater Accra region. Welcome to the Citi Newsroom, sir.
Thank you very much.
Right, can you run us through the scope of the exercise? We're looking at a 3-day cleaning and desilting exercise here in Accra. Kindly brief us on specifically what we're doing.
So as you recall, Mr. Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, made a clarion call that he wants Accra to become the cleanest city by the end of his tenure. And since that bold statement, we have initiated a lot of programs and activities to keep to the words of His Excellency. We've also found out that wherever there's a lot of people, there's a lot of refuse that is generated, and that's why in the Central Business District, which is the commercial hub of Accra, you see a lot of waste that we collect every now and then. Over 1,500 tons of waste is generated from the Central Business District alone, and the whole of Accra is about 5,000, and Greater Accra is about 7,500 tons being generated daily, and efforts are being made on daily basis to make sure that we collect the waste all the time. Today, the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources had initiated a program of which I'm leading the Greater Accra Task to keep to the words of the President and use the period of the lockdown to clean up Accra properly. So we're going to desilt all gutters for the next 3 days. We are also going to tidy up, collect and dispose of refuse from all open places. That includes market, it includes lorry parks, the streets and any other public places. We also want to empty all the bins along the streets and wherever they are in the Greater Accra region. Mike
Jatu, he is actually in charge of sanitation at the ministry. He's going to give us the scope and intent of this exercise. Welcome to the Citi Newsroom, sir.
Thank you.
Can you help us understand the operationality or the modus operandi for this exercise, since it's been done simultaneously in Accra and in Kumasi?
In terms of our partial lockdown, we want to see to what we can do as government and as a sector that has been exempt by the President to actually undertake sanitation. That is actually what we are doing now. And we don't want the public to be part of this exercise because we think that we need to keep our distance. But the military and then the other forces, including Zoom Lion, because of the exemption, they should assist us do this activity.
Some MCs have been speaking to Citi News on their commitment to ensure clean municipalities. So first, we'll go to Ablekuma West and then to Ayawaso North.
This exercise is purely for my men. For the citizenry, Mr. President says, stay at home. Don't worry, you eat your breakfast, stay at home. We'll make sure the streets and the drains are all clean. So it is purely an exercise for my team to do. We don't want people coming out and then the social distancing and all that becomes a problem, and before we know, COVID is taking over. So it is purely an exercise for my men, and they've been spoken to. They know how to space out and do the work without anybody coming into contact with the next person to have any issues. So it is not for the general citizenry, it is for my men, and they are the ones doing the work as of now. My municipality has two main divides, if I can put it that way. You have the northern and the middle part, which is I can comfortably say is about 85% clean. Unlike the southern part, where we have a bit of a challenge because it's a slum. So what we're trying to do is we are spending a day to clean the market and the Opetekwe area. Part of the Opetekwe area is also a bit of a slum, but it's a bit cleaner than the other side. So what we're doing is one day we'll spend on cleaning this area, and then the next 2 days, that's tomorrow and Sunday, we are concentrating on the slum area, i.e. Glefe, Gbebu, and then Shiabu areas. So that is what we're trying to do.
We have put in place community sanitation task force to be outdoors this week, and we will invite you.
So every elected area, we are going to have a community sanitation task force. This concept has already been discussed with the sanitation minister and is ever ready to come and then inaugurate them. We will give them the power to even arrest anybody who.
What exactly would they do? Would they be like what we used to have in the days? Those who go around to provide.
They will engage in cleanup exercise. As I speak now, they do it. They will also engage. They will also beef up the staff of the environmental department of Ayawaso. So they work hand in hand because they are from the community and they know the community better. So once they are task force from the community, it will be easier for us to sustain. And we are going to also have zero tolerance for littering in Ayawaso.